YouTube? It's your girl Jillian once again, and I am back with another banger. I'm going to be doing the social distancing makeup routine. So if you're interested in how to keep your face popping so you can go down to your kitchen and cook you some dinner and sit in your living room and maybe go sit on your porch and you want to look cute, you know, because it's getting up there, honey. This about day 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know, but this is going to be the routine so that you can kind of like get your makeup done and walk around your house. And also, if you guys have run out of product and you can't get to the store, I got you, girl. I got some hacks, I got some tips, I got some tricks. I got you. Started. In today's video, I am going to be like, I'm going to just be making it work, okay? As always, I always like to start off with my eyebrows. So I usually take this little spoolie brush here. Used to be a mascara brush, and I just brush my eyebrows up. I really don't have, like, my eyebrows are very sparse, so I don't usually have to like do too much brushing, but I do like to do that because it helps to keep my my eyebrow hairs in place, you know. I always use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the color chocolate. I love, 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 love this stuff. So this is, as you can see, you know, we making it work. We are making it work. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do is go in with my my eyeshadow palette. This is really nothing. It's actually a dupe palette of the James Charles. So, again, my 1.5-year-old loves to put her little fingers in my makeup. So I'm going in with this chocolate brown color. I will say, just to do a review, this is the Changeable Fantasy palette, which, like I said, I got this from Amazon, and it is the dupe to the James Charles palette, which is also on Amazon. The one thing that I don't like about this palette is that, like, I just went in with the chocolate color, but when I tell you, it's gonna look like a dark purple on my eyes. So it's kind of like the colors aren't true to what they look like. So starting with this color, I'm going to go right into my crease. This is the darkest color that I'm going to be using for my eyeshadow. I'm going to go right into my crease, and I'm going to just kind of like pack that color directly in the crease so that it gives me some definition. I'm going to really like focus on this outer corner of my eye right there, so that I can have like some depth to my eyeshadow look. And you know, right now I'm being very sloppy with it because we're gonna clean it up. If y'all remember, in all of my videos I always say like it gets worse before it gets better. So that's with life, that's with everything, that's with anything. So I'm going back into the pie, so I'm gonna blend it kind of like in the same place, like still blending the crease. With your brush, and this is with basically any brush, it is going to naturally like lift up or lift down. So you kind of want to make sure that you're, you know, blending with your brush facing upwards so that when that pigment kind of like disperses on your eyelid, it'll go up rather than down, because you want the color to really, you want the darkness of the color to stay in the crease, but then when it pigments out or disperses out and it gets lighter, you want that to go up on your eye towards your brow bone, because you're basically, like for me, for this look that I'm doing, it's basically going to be like kind of an ombre look. I don't know. I like to do my lightest color on the lid, the darkest color in the crease, and then basically like a neutral, you know, highlight color on my brow bones, which I haven't been doing any glitter on my brow bones lately. It just depends. If I do glitter on my lid, then there's definitely not going to be glitter on my brow bone. So this is what my eyes are gonna look like right now. And the reason why I'm stopping here is because I like at this point to go ahead and do my foundation and my concealer and all that kind of stuff to just clean up my eye look before I do my lashes and my mascara and all that. So since we can't just run up to the store and do whatever we want to do, I am out of my foundation. That is my actual skin color. So I'm going to compromise. I'm going to make it work, and I'm going to take some colors and I'm going to mix my own foundation color. So I'm going to be using the Very Deep, which is just what I have on hand, and I have the Medium to Deep, which is also what I have on hand. So the Medium to Deep is too light and the Deep is too dark for my skin tone. So I'm going to use my my eyeshadow palette as a literal like paint mixer, and I'm just gonna take this product and I'm gonna squeeze the Deep. I did about 1.5 pumps of that, and this is the Medium Deep, and I'm gonna start off with like 1 pump of that, and then I'm gonna take my Mary Kay foundation brush and I'm going to just mix it together until I feel like it's the right color, which I don't feel like it's the right color right now. It's too dark. So I'm going to add another squirt of the Medium to Deep and kind of just keep adding that until I feel like it's where it should be. So that was about, I don't know, like what, 3 Medium to Deeps. And then I'm going to take that and I'm going to start here and just kind of see, because I need to see if it's my skin color or not. But just like I did, I always start underneath my eye, and I literally go from right here at the side of my nose, as close underneath my eye as I can, and I go up. And see, that kind of like defines that eyeshadow that was like off to the side of my eye. So that'll give me like the cat eye lifted look that I am always going for. Okay. This is literally the hardest thing that I have ever done, is like mixed my own foundation because I'm not good at that at all. So, yeah, I'm gonna just go over here and do the exact same thing. And I'm going to put a little bit of concealer onto my beauty blender and go right underneath my eye. And I just do like a little dot right there under my eye and blend it over. And I like to blend that right up there onto the side of my nose. Not all the way on my nose, but just to the side. And pat it, bounce it up and down all the way up to about right here. I've gone too far right there, but and not bring it down below my cheekbone, like below right there. It shouldn't come. And just blend that out. And then just because I'm literally like making my own stuff right now, I'm gonna go back in with my foundation mixture and just clean it up a little bit right there. And go down the bridge of my nose, because that kind of contours my nose. So having like a darker center contrasted with like a lighter outer makes it look smaller. But not like, you shouldn't be able to notice like there's 2 different colors on your face. And right now, like in this camera, I'm getting so discouraged because it looks terrible in the camera. But in the mirror, like I wish I could show y'all. In the mirror, it looks normal. So it's kind of discouraging me. Okay. So now I'm going to take my, this is actually my CoverGirl pressed powder, or I'm sorry, loose powder. translucent. It's in the color medium. I am not like the biggest fan of this, but I'm not able to go and get the color. I'm not able to go get my usual stuff right now. So this is like a loose powder in the color medium, which, I mean, it works. It's fine. It's cool or whatever. I'm going to take a little bit of this onto my brush, and I'm going to just kind of set that underneath my eye. So I have just put that in all the places, you know, the two places that y'all saw that I highlighted my face. And then I'm going to just put it here. I did not highlight my face with concealer right here. But when I do it with the setting and I just kind of let it sit, it tends to give me a contoured look anyways. So I don't really need to. So then there's like some excess product on my brush, which I'm going to literally blow off. I'm going to close this up and put it off to the side, and I'm going to just brush the rest of this product off of the brush. I want this brush to be, you know, pretty much nothing on there, you know, not enough to do that on the brush. And then I'm going to use the rest of this powder on here to just kind of like set the rest of my face. So all the places that I'm not baking, I'm still going to set, so that I can take away some of that glossy, shiny look of the foundation. And I do that all anywhere I put my foundation, because one, it helps to keep my face not shiny, but it also helps to like actually hold my makeup in place. You know? And I want it to last, and so this actually helps that to happen. But I use a very thin layer. Okay, so while I'm letting my under eyes and my, what is this, my jawline bake, I am going to go ahead and do my mascara and my eyelashes. And the reason why I like to do this while I'm letting this bake, one is just because it gives it some time. And then two is because, like, if I hit my under eye or whatever with my mascara brush, it's kind of going to, you know, I still need to wipe this off, so it's not going to necessarily ruin my face. So these are, you know, basically what your eyelashes are going to come looking like. These are not the eyelashes that I'm about to use. I'm not really sure how I feel about these, but they're an eyelash example. So they're long. These eyelashes right out of the box are going to be too long for my eyes. They're going to be too long widthwise, but they're also going to be too long lengthwise. So what I do is I go in, I measure them to my eye, I put them on right out of the box, measure them to the length of my eye, and then I'll cut off whatever is just too long. And then after I make sure that they fit my eyes, then I kind of will go in and I will trim them, so that they're not like just too long for me. And so, you know, I can do a whole in-depth eyebrow or eyelash video later on. So what I'm going to do is find my mascara. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll be using this Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal mascara. To me, like, I always will get mascara that's like I don't mind spending money on mascara, because mascara that has collagen in it, I promise y'all, it has my eyelashes, like, it just makes my eyelashes longer and thicker in real life. So then I'm going to take my hair glue. This is a weave glue, and I swear by it. I cannot do my eyelashes with eyelash glue because I think it's too watery, it's too thick. I mean, it's too watery. It's like, to me, it just doesn't get as tacky as the weave glue does, and it also is harsh on my eyelashes when I'm taking my eyelashes off. So because weave glue is like for your hair, for your scalp, it is pretty gentle. So next I'm just going to take the tail end of any old thing that I have, and I'm gonna go ahead and dip it into that glue, get it onto the end of that, and then take my eyelash and go right here on the edge. And I'm gonna just drag it across like that. And it should be like just a thin, very neat layer. Give it a couple of blows, but see, I don't have to wait as long when I use weave glue as I do when I use eyelash glue for it to like get tacky. Like, I can go ahead and put this on now. So I need to pull the corner of my eye so that this is flat and I can just lay it right down on there. So, like I said, I need to get my eyelash curler. I need to curl them and I might need to trim them. But before I do that, let me go in with this brush actually. Go right into the lid color and clean up that, like just erase it. Erase that, because like one thing that I do not like seeing is when your eyelash glue is like all messy and crusty and crunchy, and that's fix it. And then I just go all the way across. I really don't want no smoke. And then that also just kind of like brightens up this inner corner that I have darkened up a lot now. Now that I have my eyelashes curled, I'm gonna go ahead and I am using the it's Kiss Colors and Care Edge Fixer, and this is what the cap looks like. I am done, so I'm not gonna wrap my edges, but if I was going out, I would definitely wrap up my edges just to kind of like hold them. But I'm just going down to the kitchen because, you know, we on quarantine. So this is the finished product.